first came driving, and when cars were first introduced, they were thought to be a very dangerous convenience. But as time went by, the dangerous aspect soon wore off the public's mind, and many distractions were made custom into the everyday vehicle. It started with radios. It has now escalated to cell phones, music players, GPS units, and other electronic devices. We will now follow the story of 4 local drivers who have their own forms of driver distraction. Our first driver, Anne, is dealing with her own forms of driver distraction and might not even realize it. Let's watch.
Hello? Ella? Ella?
Reading and driving? Really? Nevertheless, it was the cell phone call that distracted Anne the most. Our next driver, Taylor, has many things to do without much time to do them. Let's see how he handles driver distraction.
Hello? Ah! Hello? Oh, hey, Handy. Yeah, are we still going bowling this week? Hey, you think you're still gonna bowl a 300? Yeah.
Shaving? Where do we get these people? But yet again, it was the cell phone call that distracted him the most. And now for our next driver, Brittany is heading to work, but has little time to get ready. Let's see how she handles it.
Phone's ringing. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm on the way right now. Yeah. Sure. Oh yeah, really? That's good.
Makeup? And yes, you guessed it, a cell phone were the major distractions for Brittany. And our final driver, James, is very hungry, and he also has somewhere to be. Let's see how he handles this situation.
Hello? Hold on just a second.
Ooh, what a mess. I hope that was a laundromat calling, because he's going to need one now. 80% of all crashes and 65% of near crashes involve some type of distraction. Distracted driving comes in various forms, including eating, drinking, talking with passengers, as well as using in-vehicle technologies and portable electronic devices. But one of the most dangerous distractions is the use of cell phones while driving. Whether it's handheld or hands-free, using a cell phone while driving delays a driver's reaction as much as having a blood alcohol concentration at the legal limit of 0.08% and reduces the amount of brain activity associated with driving by 37%. Recent research indicates that texting while driving represents an even greater risk than talking on cell phones because it involves taking your eyes off the road and putting your attention on something other than driving. This can be especially hazardous and potentially deadly. We now know that the stats say that driving while distracted is bad for you. Let's see what some local drivers think. I sent a camera crew out to ask them how they feel about cell phone use while driving.
I mean, honestly, I think the rules are too hard on us. I don't get enough sleep if I don't put my makeup on in the car or do all my phone calls. And for me to be efficient, I need to get a lot of sleep.
A before the end of this quarter this year.
And I don't seem to, ever wreck. Honestly, it's just about how you can multitask, and I think I multitask very well.
In the last 10 years, or 20 quarters if the judge so wants. To do that.
Yeah, I deliver pizza, so I'm on the road all the time. And I see so many people talking on their cell phones, texting, not paying any attention to the road. And it makes me sick. I mean, that can get somebody killed. Oh, I'm not even wearing my seatbelt. Hang on just a second. Anyway, I mean, it's completely irresponsible. I mean, it's a dangerous, dangerous road out there. There's lots of things just trying to kill you. And hey, have you heard this song? It's not that one. Let's see, what was it? Dang it, it's going dead. Don't you hate it when that happens? Yeah. Yeah. I hate seatbelts. So anyway, I mean, it should be. I think that it is illegal to talk on your phone while you're driving, which is good. I mean, that's the one thing the government did right. Hey! Hey! Watch what you're doing! But anyway, hang on. I'm getting a phone call. It's a picture message. Oh, Barbara.
I found a way to talk on my phone without being distracted. I use a Bluetooth headset. I can talk to my friends while keeping my eyes on the road. You'd think all these other idiots around here would invest in this great technology too. Oh, I'm gonna call. Hold on. Hey, what's up? What are you doing? Oh yeah, I'm just driving around, Do what? Hey, do what? Huh? Oh, okay. Where'd it go? What? Stupid. Where'd it go? Oh. Hey, I found it. Are you still there? Yeah, sorry. Lost you.
I think anybody should be able to talk on their cell phone while they're driving. I mean, this is America, land of the free, and they can't take away our freedom to use our cell phones whether we're driving on the wrong side of the road, or skinny dipping in Niagara Falls, or skydiving over the White House, even removing an organ from an orphan on Christmas Day. I mean, it's just our right as Americans.
Why aren't you using a cell phone right now?
Don't like them. They cause cancer. And for some reason, I don't seem to have many friends.
Well, I don't have anything else to do with my time. I mean, it gets kind of boring, day after day, hour after hour.
Did you just hit something?
No. Well, maybe. Squirrel, cat, dog.
Moving on, I've had our crew go out to ask more drivers about this subject. Here's Christopher to ask our drivers another question. I think that was my boss. See, due to driver distraction, I could have been badly injured or worse if this wasn't a scripted documentary. What was it I was saying? Gosh, my head's starting to hurt. Tell you what, here's some more facts about driver distraction. In 2008, an estimated 515,000 people were injured and nearly 6,000 people died in automobile crashes involving a distracted or unattentive driver. 16% of the distracted drivers that were involved in these fatal automobile crashes were under the age of 20. The percentage of drivers that were reportedly distracted at the time of the fatal accidents has increased from 8% in 2004 to 11% in 2008. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's 2008 nationwide survey shows that 812,000 vehicles were being driven by someone that was using a handheld cell phone at any given moment during daylight hours. It also shows that an estimated 11% of all vehicles had drivers who were using either a handheld or hands-free phone. It is hard for many people to decide whether driving distracted is right or wrong. Many people turn to religion to answer these difficult questions. We sat down with Reverend Douglas Armstrong, pastor of Logan's Chapel United Methodist Church, and asked him if he thinks people should consider driving while talking on a cell phone a sin.
I think there's a couple of issues you have to consider when you're looking at using a cell phone in a car. First of all, is it against the law of the state? As Christians, we are called to be the most upstanding citizens in town, and if it's against the laws of the state, then we are called to obey those laws, and thus you would have to consider it somewhat sinful to be able to be going around driving a car while breaking the law. Second issue you have to consider is one of safety. If it's true that using your cell phone while driving is equal to driving while drinking, then you have to look at the fact that you might be endangering someone else's life. And if you're endangering someone else's life, then using a cell phone while